Boy, it sure is wonderful to be able to make a home-cooked meal for my darling husband, whom I love very much. Oh, how I miss him when he is at work. Ah, my meatloaf's ready. This might be my best meatloaf yet. Of course, it always helps that I made it with VV brand meatloaf mix. Why, with all new VV brand meatloaf mix, having a delicious home-cooked meatloaf has never been easier. Perfect for the nuclear age.
And how?
Who said that? Oh, never mind that. That must be my husband, home from his work. I sure do hope he is hungry. Hello, honey. I miss you so much. Oh my, you're such a wonderful kisser, my darling husband. But my goodness, kissing me right here in the kitchen. What would the children think if they walked in and saw us in such a passionate embrace? I'd be so embarrassed. Oh, that's right. Little Billy is away at military school and little Susie is busy studying her room, learning about how to be a good wife for her future husband and family. You're so smart. That's why you're the breadwinner of the family. Oh, it's so nice to have you home again. I'm so overjoyed to be back in the kitchen where I belong. It's so much better than when I was working in the factory installing rivets into aircrafts while you were fighting in the war. And may I thank you again for rescuing me from communism? I sure am glad to be in such a wonderful country like America where everyone is free and the government is definitely not corrupt. Unlike in my old country where everyone has to stand in the line for bread all day. I can buy bread whenever I like. Speaking of which, I picked you up a fresh pack of your favorite cigarettes while I was at the store today. You're right, honey. Of course they're Drummond Timothy Light cigarettes. Why, I couldn't imagine if my husband didn't get to enjoy that sweet and soothing taste of DTL. And since they are so smooth and sensitive, even I enjoy DTL. Just don't steal my husband.
I won't if you won't.
Hello? Never mind. Now then, honey, why don't you go ahead and enjoy some cigarettes in your study while I finish getting dinner to the table? Such a wonderful man, my husband. I have no idea what he does all day at that office of his, but I sure do appreciate him working so hard to provide for me. I mean, certainly, I could never provide for myself. Now then, I had better get dinner to the table. He's probably as hungry as a horse. Honey, it's time for dinner! That's right, honey. It's meatloaf again. Yes, it is the fourth time this week we're eating meatloaf. I'm so happy that you noticed. After you gave me so much praise after the first time I made it, I just couldn't resist making it for you again. Especially since this means you'll be able to have a meatloaf sandwich for lunch tomorrow. Oh, honey, you're so silly. Why would I ever want to make something like cabbage rolls? That's commie food. Why, next you'll be asking me to make you borscht. Better be careful. You wouldn't want the neighbors to think that you're a red, would you? Of course not, honey. Why would I ever miss the fresh, organic food I grew up eating? Not when I have such wonderful freeze-dried food like here in America, packed with all of the additives and preservatives a body needs. Well, let's eat before it gets cold.
Disgustingly Sweet Housewife is brought to you by BabyPink ASMR, where you can find all sorts of wonderful ASMR videos, such as wolf girls who want to live in your cabin with you and make babies, cowgirls who invite themselves into your house and make babies, MILFs of all flavors. And if you want to have even more BabyPink, go and check out her Patreon, where you'll get access to exclusive extended cuts of her audios that are not safe for all ages. While you're there, why not wear her merch on your body like the dirty simp you are? And remember to stay hydrated with her line of drinkware. Or maybe just snuggle up with a BabyPink brand pillow and fight off those intrusive thoughts. BabyPink ASMR, your one-stop shop for all of your Slavic MILF needs. And I guess you could also check out my channel at Narrator VA if you like daddy audios or whatever. I don't know. And now, back to our feature presentation.
My, oh my, I'm so full. Why, I almost finished half of my plate. What you must think of me, honey? I'll have to do some extra cleaning before bed to work off these extra calories. But of course, that shouldn't stop you from enjoying some dessert. Like I said, I made my extra special souffle. Shall I get you some honey? You would like something else for dessert instead? And what is it that you are craving? Oh, you mean you actually want something different from dessert? No, of course not, honey. It's no trouble at all. It only took me 2 hours of constant work and attention to make this, and it will almost certainly not hold up in the refrigerator. What could I make for you? An apple pie. I mean, an apple pie. Of course, sweetie. Anything for my special man. It will just take me a moment. In the meantime, how about you go ahead and have a bath? Go and soak those sore bones of yours. I know it's got to be hard for you to be sitting at your desk all day. Not like me, who has the luxury of standing most of the day, in my very comfortable high heels that are not hard to walk in at all.
Sounds like a plan to me.
I have no idea who's talking, but I'm getting a little scared. Nothing at all, dear. Now, off you go. Chop chop. Okay, an apple pie. Well, first things first, I'll be needing the python. Oh, so that's where I left this. Nothing like a little Junia brand vodka to get me in the pie-making mood. Junia brand vodka for when you really need that extra mommy energy. Okay, so pie tie, next is the apples, and cinnamon, and sugar, And... oh, I better throw out a silly little souffle while I'm at it. Oh, honey, your pie is ready. Honey? Oh, honey. Now what could that man be up to? Honey? Are you still in the bath? I'm coming in. I hope that you aren't too indecent. Oh my! Honey, no! Oh, sweetie, did you fall asleep in the bath again?
Why, that's the third time this month.
I don't know who you are, but I'm going to call the police if you don't get out of my house. Okay, honey, I would say that it is time for bed. Come along. I'll take you to the bedroom. I can clean up the apple pie once you've all tucked in. Come along. Oh, and make sure that you put your towel on. You wouldn't want to shock me with your nakedness, would you? All right, now get into bed. Sleep well, my darling. I'll be up to bed soon as well. Honey? No, in my bed, of course. We can't sleep in the same bed together. It's not even the third Tuesday of the month. You're so silly. Well, sweet dreams. I love you so, 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 so much. Well, that sure was an exciting day. I sure can't wait to wake up tomorrow and do it all over again. In fact, I am looking forward to doing it over and over and over and over and over and over again. Now, let's go and finish off that bottle in the kitchen. I've got to make sure that the bottle is in the garbage before pickup tomorrow morning.
Disgustingly Sweet Housewife was filmed in front of a live studio audience being held against their will. All products were endorsed without the knowledge or approval of their sponsors.
Thank you for listening. If you are still here, please leave a like and a comment. Pink must like to act clever. And don't forget to hit that notification button to not miss my next video. Thank you for all the nice comments, support and messages on Patreon, and always listening. As always, I want to thank my patrons for their continuous support, allowing me to work on this channel for all of you. And special thank you goes to Eiletron, Andrei Orchestra, Anthony Orlandi, Brandy Corel, Camoren, Chupacabra Fuel, Dayden, Daniel Salomon, David Shepard Jr., David West, Filthy Degenerate, Gacha Zack, GX Prime, Highlight John Lubau, Junior, Kingfisher, Lord Butano, Marty, Prototype 13, Raphael, Ram with a Rod, Red Demon, Risky Place, Sam Dow, Spencer Williams, Tricky, You Kill XX. Hello. See you soon. Mwah.